Welcome back, Pokemon fans. My name is AngeloftheNight 091, and today I have an awesome Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battle there for you. The battle today is versus EON from the Citra online community. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, so we're going to load up the battle here. We've gotten Cyrus's music from Pokemon Platinum, Diamond, and Pearl here playing in the background. Hopefully you guys can hear it. I'm having a little bit of an audio issue there today. I do not know why. We're starting off the battle here with a Pelipper and his Sableye. Now, of course, with my Pelipper, I do have Drizzle, which means, guys, I have a Rain team here with me. He's going to go in for the Will-O-Wisp, and of course, the Will-O-Wisp is going to burn my Pelipper. Now, Pelipper, of course, I'm not too concerned about. The only reason I have the Pelipper here is basically to set up the Rain and maybe the occasional hurricane. So we're going to call back the Pelipper because obviously we did the U-turn, has to go back to our party. We're going to go into Kingdra. Now, of course, we have 4 more turns of the Drizzle. He's going to try to go for the Will-O-Wisp here. I don't understand why, to be honest, because most Kingdras are usually special attackers, if I'm not mistaken. So at this point, I know that Sableye can be a huge threat and a huge problem on the team. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for my Z move, which is the Devastating Drake. Now, of course, he has no idea if I'm physical attacking or special attacking at this point, which I'm really glad about, to be quite honest with you. Because, first of all, the Devastating Drake takes out the Sableye, but his next Pokemon, guys, his next Pokemon comes in, it is Salamence, and it has the Intimidate ability. And, of course, it's just going to intimidate the attack power on my Kingdra. Not really something that I'm going to have to worry about. Because I'm special attacking, I am not even threatened by the fact that he has Intimidate, although he is going to go in for the Mega. So he comes in with Mega Meds. But that is okay, guys, because I have the Drizzle, have the Rain up, which allows me to get my Swift Swim off. So that means that I can go in for the Draco Meteor, and that is just going to completely destroy the opposing Dragon Pokemon. So he's going to go back to his party. He's going to come in with Aegislash now. Now, Aegislash, I'm a little bit concerned about. Luckily, I'm able to attack first and go for the Scald. And to my luck, I actually get the burn from the Scald onto the Aegislash, and I'm super pumped about that. However, he does go in for the Sword Stance, and the Sword Stance is just going to boost up his attack power back to roughly about normal, if I'm not mistaken. But he is going to slowly lose his health due to the burns. Now we're going to go for the Hydro Pump here, and of course, luckily, we're actually able to hit a Hydro Pump. Because it does have a chance of missing. He is, however, going to go for a second Sword Stance. Now, the Sword Stance I'm really starting to get concerned about because, I mean, why not, right? Like, I mean, the burn's good, but it doesn't really help us if he keeps getting his attack boosted. So we're going to withdraw the Kingdra, and we're going to go back to Pelipper, and we're going to set up the Rain Dance again. Alright, so now that we have the Drizzle up, he's going to go in for the stance change, and he's actually going to go to Blade Form, which is then going to get him to go for the Sacred Sword. So because he's switching his stats around when he switches his forms, I mean, that's going to basically help out his attack stat even further. We are going to get hurt by the burn. We did survive the Sacred Sword, only because of type advantage. And he's going to go in for the Shadow Sneak here now, and that's just going to completely destroy Pelipper. Pelipper has no way of surviving that, so not much I can do there, I'm afraid. Now, I realize that at the time of this recording, of me doing my commentary, I realize that there's a small issue with my tiles on the third Pokemon on my team. I'll make sure that's fixed later. I realized that I accidentally had Kingdra above that Pokeball, so my bad, guys. He's going to go back into the Shield form with his Aegislash and go for the King Shield. Honestly, I don't really understand why he keeps going for the King Shield, because I feel like right now he would easily be able to take out my Kingdra. He is going to get some leftovers and still get hurt by the burn, which is fine by me. If it's just going to whittle down his health, he might as well go for it. Now, we go for the Hydro Pump here, and this is what I'm a little bit confused about, like, not really confused, but I'm a little disappointed that the Hydro Pump missed here, because I feel like being back up to our regular special attack power after the swap-ins, you know, I feel like we would be able to maybe take out that Aegislash with the Hydro Pump. Unfortunately, we did miss. He's still going to go for the King's Shield, you know, still continue to protect himself here. And, I mean, that's okay and all, but it's just really prolonging the battle a little bit more, which is unfortunate. I think maybe here he was maybe stalling out the rain. I don't know. I never got the chance to ask him why he was maybe stalling that out, but that's all right. So I am going to go for the Hydro Pump again. I miss, and here he's going to go for the stance change. And that stance change, he is going to be able to attack me this time. So there's the Sacred Sword. The Sacred Sword is going to be able to take me down to about 8 hit points, which is very unfortunate, especially when I know for a fact he's got the Shadow Sneak, and the Shadow Sneak is just going to be able to finish off the Kingdra. So as much as I feel like I did a lot with Kingdra, I feel like I didn't really get the full opportunity to use Kingdra in the entire battle. He's going to again get his leftovers here. He's going to get hurt by the burn, and that is perfectly fine, guys, because I mean he deserves to have his you know, Pokemon in here at this point. I mean, he played it pretty well, but now we're going in with my Tapu Koko, and Tapu Koko is going to set up the Electric Surge, which is awesome because it's going to boost up my my electric attacks, basically my Thunderbolts. Now he's going to go for the King Shield again, and again he's just protecting himself, probably just scouting out to see what I'm going to do. Of course, now he knows that I have a special attacking Tapu Koko, which probably isn't seen very often. I don't know if anybody else uses special attacking or physical attacking. If I'm not mistaken, I think Tapu Koko is more of a physical attacker. However, I'm running it as more of a special set. Luckily, he can't do King Shield. He can't protect himself. We get the Thunderbolt off, which is then boosted by the Electric Surge, and we're able to knock him out. And of course, now he brings in his Garchomp, and I'm just like, oh man, I don't know. If this is a Scarf Chomp with Poison Jab, I'm probably going to get screwed. Luckily, I have the Dazzling Gleam, and I'm actually able to outspeed him there. I take him down to about 1 hit point, and then he gets this critical hit Stone Edge, but somehow I live by 1 hit point, and I don't understand how I survived that. He's going to, some reason, call back his Garchomp. I decided to go for a Grass Knot because I figured, you know, what the hell, right? I mean, no point in using a Thunder Attack, and I don't want to waste my Dazzling Gleams just in case, right? So, anyways, Grass Knot doesn't do anything to this Metagross, and my Life Orb actually is going to be the end of me, so I'm going to go into my Mimikyu here next, and the reason being is that I have the Disguise, I also have a Focus Sash, and I can possibly get 2 Sword Stances up. So we got the Sword Stance for number 1. He's going to go in for the Meteor Mash, and of course that's just going to take out the Disguise. It's not going to do anything for the Focus Sash that I have, which is pretty sweet right now. So we still have full health. The Focus Sash is still possible, and that Metagross is not looking too fearsome. However, his Bullet Punch does a crazy amount of damage. Luckily, it didn't activate my Sash, so I didn't really give that away to my opponent. But, I mean, now it's kind of pointless. I do have 2 Sword Stances up, and I do have Shadow Sneak, so we're going to go in with the Shadow Sneak here. We're going to be able to hit the Metagross, but unfortunately, we don't have enough attack power to take him out. So that last Bullet Punch is just going to take out my Mimikyu, and there's not much I can do about that, right? Like, I mean, he's already gone. I can't bring him back. There's no mercy in this game. If you guys know what I mean by Overwatch. So anyways, we go in with Lopunny, we get the Fake Out, and it is not enough to be able to take out that Metagross. I actually ended up misclicking here, hit the Fake Out a second time, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I was playing 2 games at this point. I was playing Overwatch, and I was playing Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, this battle. For example, I was running around as Soldier, I was alt-tabbing, like, I mean, I was back and forth between all my programs, and it's just nutty. But anyways, 1 mistake doesn't mean I'm going to lose the match. We do get the Power-Up Punch, which finishes off the Metagross, and in comes Greninja. And it's a Protein Greninja. Thankfully, it's not an Ash Greninja, because, I mean, I'm pretty sure Ash Greninja would have made a big turn in this battle. There's nothing I can do to avoid Water Shuriken. It's just going to knock me out. And I'm down to my last Pokemon here, which is Scizor. Now you guys know that I have 2 possible Megas on my team. I have Mega Lopunny and Mega Scizor. So at this point, I'm really glad that I had Mega Scizor here because, first of all, my attack stats get boosted, my defense stats gets changed. Like, it's just an overall awesome Pokemon to have. He's, for some reason, I don't understand why, but he went for a Dark Pulse here. Like, I mean, I understand that's a special attack and all, but you just made yourself weak to Bug. And I've got a Mega Scizor here. Like, what are you doing? I never had the opportunity to actually ask him that, to be honest. Now, all he has left is his Garchomp, and luckily for me, with Mega Scizor, I do have a Bullet Punch. So that is actually going to finish up the match. Garchomp is gone, and that is the end of the battle, guys. And you know what? I'm really, really glad to be able to bring you guys this battle there today. I had so much fun with this match, and I hope to have more awesome battles to bring you guys in the future. Currently, right now, you guys know that I've been uploading my Pokemon Ultra Moon Let's Play. That is pretty well almost done. I know there's a couple more wormholes for me to go through and a few other little bits of the story to do in the after story, but I've been working heavily on my Catch-em-all run on Twitch. So I've been actually playing Pokemon Ultra Sun, trying to capture every Pokemon available in the game, so that way I can then work on getting my battle game ready. So I like to have a full complete Pokedex before I start working on all my battle teams for my streams, because I feel like I need to have every Pokemon available and ready to battle with. So that's what I'm doing. I've been streaming for like 2 weeks straight almost now, and we're not doing bad, guys. Like, we're over 50-60% for the decks right now. So we will be streaming hopefully this evening, probably about 8ish, maybe 9 o'clock tonight. And then, of course, tomorrow is Sunday, so we'll be able to do some more streaming then as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video there today. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. Be sure to post your comments in the comment section below. And as always, hope you guys had a fantastic day there today, and I hope you all take care. Peace out.